Hello and welcome back to Ghostbusters Remastered. When last we left off, we kinda tore shit up at the Natural History Museum and defeated the chairman ghost. And, kinda got fired, but we have the weekend until that's actually official. So, let's get going. What is it, basement? Slimer's gone. Oh.
What does this symbol mean?
Guys. Perfect fit.
It's not a constellation. It's a mandala.
I can't believe I never saw it before.
Not entirely sure what a mandala is.
Pretend someone here doesn't know what a mandala is.
A mandala is like a spiritual labyrinth.
And this one looks like a spiraling system that feeds into each successive node along the line until it reaches a culmination point. Before he died, Shandor must have set some mechanism in place, similar to the antenna in Dana's building.
You know, I think you helped to make that clearer. So this was the gizmo that's supposed to feed energy to the destructor form?
That's right, Peter!
Well, Dr. Venkman.
Well, I had to get one right eventually, didn't I? I mean, it's just math.
All right, I'm just speculating, but it's possible that ghosts are trapped in the system, funneled from node to node, and they get stronger and stronger until they reach the end, and then they...
Look, the first portal, the library. The second, the museum. And the third, the Sedgwick.
And that means the fourth portal must be right here.
The middle of the Hudson River?
Well, according to the mandala, yes.
It may need a little tweaking.
I don't know. Plenty of bodies in that river. Could become ghosts.
But what does this have to do with me? What did I do?
You were at the museum and the Sedgwick.
Maybe you were some sort of catalyst, accidentally setting things in motion.
You're saying this is my fault?
You are blameless. What Egon meant to say was that you have some sort of connection to this thing, and we're going to go back to the Sedgwick and find out what. Isn't that right, Brainiac?
That's right, Peter.
Alyssa, do you remember where you were going when you were at the Sedgwick?
I was standing outside a room, 1221. Something was compelling me to go in, but I woke up just before the door opened. I ran out of there as fast as I could. And then some jerk tried to pick me up on the elevator.
Okay, you need to stay here where it's safe and where you can't set off any more cross-dimensional shockwaves, hot stuff. Here, read up on the mandala and the boys will check out the Sedgwick.
The boys. And what about you, superstar?
I'm gonna have you drop me off near Peck's office. Something tells me he's not quite what he seems.
Good idea. Meet us at the hotel when you're done.
Okay, let's get going. Wonder if they fixed the damage from our first trip here.
Whoa. If this place were any more dead, we need a coroner.
Egon used to be a licensed coroner.
No kidding.
It's just a hobby now.
Closed until further notice by the Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission.
Peacock.
Entrance into this establishment is strictly forbidden and is punishable by fine and imprisonment.
What now?
We ignore we saw it.
This notice is for the general public. It doesn't apply to us. We're bonded contractors for the city.
Especially the Ghostbusters.
All right, heat 'em up. We'll melt our way in.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Good thinking.
Well, I wanted violence.
This is disappointing.
No. Disappointing is the Jets losing in the last 2 minutes. Not being covered in slime by phantom ghouls out to kill us doesn't exactly make me reach for a hanky. Why they shut down? You guys didn't bang the place up that bad last time you were here.
If this place is a mandala node, a few burnt walls and broken ceilings are the last thing that anybody's...
And smashed furniture, broken chandeliers, destroyed paintings, shattered vases, probably some minor structural damage.
Thanks, Egon. My point being that there's more to worry about here than some minor cosmetic issues.
Definitely a mandala node.
If we don't shut down Shandor's mandala soon, most of Manhattan will become as vacant as this. Not to mention also becoming a bastion of absolute mind-numbing horror for centuries to come.
Hey, I definitely don't lay out $2 grand a month for a 600 square foot walk-up to live in a bastion. Let's get to work.
Can't go in there.
It's an ambush.
Whoa.
Get 'em hot.
Wait a minute, wait. I don't think they're a threat. They may only be residual hauntings.
I think Ray is right. They haven't crossed entirely into this dimension. They're just psychokinetic echoes, ghosts of ghosts, completely harmless.
Great. I was hoping to meet a friendly ghost someday, but I'll settle for harmless right now.
I'm getting a strong valence spike higher up in the building.
Alyssa said she was...
Haunted
Well,
jeans!
Let's start there.
Possessed bell-bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. These pants just keep trucking with nobody inside. Possessed bell-bottom jeans. Circa 1970, rumored to have first been haunted during the seance of the Merry Pranksters tour bus, these jeans have long been a staple of psychedelic supernatural underground. Spotted backstage at Woodstock, cut on grainy 16mm film in the candlelit background of the Haight-Ashbury Lovin', photographed at riding behind a member of the notorious biker gang fleeing Altamont. The walking pants have been around wherever weirdness or tragedy strikes the hipster scene. The walking pants are the hipster equivalent to the girl on the road ghost story. Prior to their resurfacing this year, they haven't been seen since 1981. Funky.
Come on!
This was not here the last time we were.
Go, go, go!
Here, hang on. Spooky. You think they'll let us in through the kitchen again? Nope. Come on, out of the way. Am I supposed to take the elevator?
No.
Yep.
They'd have shut down the power when they closed.
Can we take the stairs?
Well, we can try climbing, but the last time we were here, a level 3 animator took out the bottom of the staircase.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you weren't here last time, Winston. So no stairs, no elevators. Did you hear something?
Over there. Come on.
People fleeing from the elevators.
I think we're dealing with a level 5 anchored ambusher. Be careful.
It went into the stairwell. We've got it cornered.
This is just how a level 5 anchored ambusher lures you in. The manager? What are you doing here?
Ghosts, monsters, everywhere.
There was another voice. A woman screamed. Are you alone in here?
Look, I just said ghosts and monsters everywhere. Does that sound like I'm alone?
He meant people.
Then yes, I think so.
Well, I guess that explains it.
Sir, there's no need to fear. These are just shadows, echoes of actual ghosts. They can't hurt you.
Come with us, sir. We can lead you to safety.
Oh, hey, there's the floor accident took out. Anything up here? Or is this just a wild goose chase? Oh, there is. Broccoli Queen Autobiography. Sounds of music, clinking champagne glasses waft up from this book. Circa 1973, as related in her book Confessions of a Broccoli Queen, the beautiful Sydney Chalmers came to the big city with a big dreams and modeling contract. Vermont, and was selected Broccoli Queen of Thanksgiving Day Parade in 1967. Little did she know that would be the pinnacle of her career. She went to Hollywood to make movies, but only appeared in a string of low-grade exploitation films. A life of ongoing wild parties and desperation led her to pen a sexy and scathing tell-all of the beauty industry. Sydney died in a tragic and somewhat suspect hot tub accident the day the book hit the stands. She never knew that she'd finally found success she craved, as the book entered bestseller lists and remained there for over 2 years. Not really cursed, but it's a really good airplane read.
Someone you know?
I don't know. Most of the old staff knows the story of the Spider Witch, a professional widow who did unimaginable things in a room on the 12th floor back in the 1920s.
Oosh.
What are you still doing here? Why didn't you evacuate with everyone else?
I came back last night to retrieve some payroll records, but the hotel won't let me out. The door's shut on me, and the phones are down too.
That means we're trapped now too. And we have to hope that Peter figures out we're missing. There goes a weekend.
Not necessarily. The 12th floor is apparently the core of this node. If we can get the power back on, we can take the elevators.
If the elevators don't eat us.
Yes, if the elevators don't eat us.
Where are the circuit breakers for this place? We don't have a lot of time.
Breakers. In my office. But the city came and turned off most of our power after the electrical fire on the 3rd floor. There's no way to turn it back on from here.
That's inconvenient.
We've got to find some way to get the elevators moving.
There's a backup generator in the utility room, off the kitchen. It's for emergency blackouts.
Perfect. Let's give it a try. To the kitchen.
Okay. Oh, so we actually are going into the kitchen. Hey, hold still. Webbed fiends. Oddly, they look like skeletons.
Multiple contact! Find some shelter, quick! Ow! Keep working!
Whoa, there we go.
On your left! Run!
Look behind you!
You got a clean street, Rook!
On the right! Run for it!
Line them up!
Could be trouble.
I have to watch out for you!
Solid vaporization.
I guess some of them apparently fulminate to this plane. That doesn't seem like they're happy.
Right. Now, let's find that backup generator.
The kitchen. Is it through here?
Yes, just down the hall.
Can't go in there yet. I'm sure he'll be fine. I did not mean to break that. I walked near it.
Hello? Anyone there?
All right, guys, spread out.
Some dark, scary corner.
It's a burning microwave. Cruel oven.
Don't think.
Alarming banging cries for help drift from this microwave. Cruel oven. The origins of this evil cooking device are unclear. What is known, however, is that demons and devils apparently love a home-cooked meal. Ooh, this place is definitely haunted.
This place is wrecked. Did you and Beekman do all this when you were chasing Slimer?
No, this is a lot worse than they left us. This is the look of something big.
When you say big, do you mean big, big?
At the very least. Maybe even bigger. That sounds big.
The manager said there was a generator room around here somewhere. Look for a door.
Well, whatever tore us through here left a lot of black slime. Alrighty. How convenient.
Look! Cadet found the emergency generator.
Look around for a switch or something to start it up.
What's it look like?
Probably like a switch, or something that would start up a generator.
All right, Egon, but you should know I'm keeping score.
What did I say?
There's a lot of water on the floor. Watch out for static discharge when you activate the generator.
You mean to say he could be electrocuted after the power back on?
Sweet music.
I'd recommend not stepping in that water.
That sounds like an excellent recommendation.
Looks like that power cable is causing all the trouble.
Get it out of the water then.
Come on, kid.
The elevators should be working, unless something... Never mind, let's get back to the lobby.
Ah, sweet light.
Listen. What's that smell?
Sweet fire.
Look out, it's the late shift.
Yeah, but this is just for help. Where's the boss?
Cook Ghost. Class 3 Animating Spectre. To avoid a scathing review, the famous French chef de Forest poisoned the food critic's dessert course. Unfortunately, he did a poor job of hiding the poison, and the next night it accidentally found its way into his staff's dinner, causing them all horrible and painful deaths. When the state-of-the-art kitchen equipment was brought and imported to New York by the Sedgwick Hotel, the ghosts of the chef and his now post-mortal staff unfortunately came with it.
I can't believe I just said that out loud.
I know that guy. It's the mass poisoner, Chef DeForest. So nobody eat anything in here, even if you're really hungry.
I'm about to swallow my own
Chef
tongue.
DeForest. That's a kitchen flyer. Whoopsies. Class 4 Anchored Phantom. Chef DeForest was a talented chef on the verge of becoming world famous. The night the restaurant critic came into his restaurant, however, things went poorly. In order to avoid a bad review, the intensely paranoid chef poisoned the critic's dessert course. He hid the poison poorly, though, and it accidentally found its way into the staff's dinner the following evening. The entire staff, including the Chef DeForest himself, died horrible and painful deaths. Like the rest of his staff, Chef DeForest was imported to New York City and the Sedgwick Hotel with his kitchen equipment. Brrr. Ow! Oh, come on. Ah,
Need some help here.
nonsense. Okay, back to it.
Here they come! Dodge!
You own that freak. Not so fast.
Hang on.
You guys can revive people too, you know.
Run! Yow!
To the right. Sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Come here, you overstuffed moron.
Get out of here!
Up there. You don't want to do that now. That's not friendly.
On your left.
Bad idea. Don't cross the street.
Stop blasting me and come back here.
That's the granddaddy of bad ideas. Stay!
You're flirting with total synchronic reversion. Turn around. To the right.
Come on.
Take it back yet now, y'all. Ah!
Run!
Okay, I'm back.
Just don't do it. I'm hit! Need some help! Look out! Above you!
Working on it.
There it is.
Run! They're bringing some thunder! Now bring it in!
The strength is failing.
Keep it going. Look out! Above you! Look behind you! Oh! Ow! Give it to him! Fuck! Green Billy Claw! Stay! Ow! Ow! Snuck one past me! High! Get out of here! On the right!
Alright, cancel him.
Watch it!
Come back here. Quit running.
Now what for? Try again, kid!
In the box.
That's what you deserve.
Let's get back to the elevator.
Spooky pots and pans. Spooky pots and pans. This kitchen is clean. Hootwa! Hey, you're awake.
Thank God you're here.
Okay, it looks like the psychomass has come to rest about 190 feet above our heads.
The 13th floor.
This hotel has no 13th floor. None of the grand old hotels do.
Man's got a strong argument.
We'll split the difference. Egon, you and the Tenderfoot go to the 12th floor. Winston and I will check out the 14th. Sir, if you'll please come with us.
Fine, but stay in contact. This place is extraordinarily dangerous.
That's in here. Yeah. Swift death clock. This clock displays the time of death of anyone that sees it. Circa 1821, this famous Swift death clock was constructed by Herschel Gluck. Genius but demented watchmaker. It is intended to show the exact time of death of anyone that comes near it. When placed in the firehouse in close proximity to so many past life entities, the clock's hands spin out of control. Peter uses it as a desk fan. Alright, let me just clean this up. That is one clean coat closet. Now, on to the 12th floor. Bing bong.
That's as far as I can go.
Well, let's see what's on the 12th floor.
Going up. Now just let me adjust myself.
What were you saying earlier about the mandala?
You mean, why do we keep seeing new ghosts?
Yeah.
Okay. Think of the mandala as a city bus line. At the bus station, ghosts or waiting passengers are drawn into the system here and trapped. This concentrates their PK energy, which is then eventually forced through to the next node or station, and so on until it all ends at a final terminus. At each successive bus station, the station manager absorbs some of the energy. This makes the station manager, or node guardian, stronger so that it can keep the ghosts in line and destroy anyone who comes to the station to interfere with the flow. These nodes, or bus stations, gather the power used to feed a central point, thus creating a much bigger threat to our world. Does that make more sense now?
TTTC, Totally Trapped Transit Company.
Yeah, you were going strong right up until the passengers got trapped inside the bus station.
When is my performance review again? I deserve more stock options.
Whoa!
Okay, young lady, you are full of surprises. After you, my dear.
Well, that was terrifying. Be extremely careful. This is likely to be a point of dangerous concentration.
Well, of course, it usually is. Has to be.
Odd. It's coming from everywhere and nowhere. Impossible to get a significant fix. Ray, come in. Are you there?
Egon, what happened? We lost you for a minute there.
We had a close contact.
I've got some more information on the Spider Witch ghost. Manager says authorities never found her, but
The bodies were hung from the ceiling. They were drained of blood and dragged around.
he says the victims were found in a pretty bad state.
The walls were painted in blood. Furniture was half chewed and crushed and piled in a corner like a giant nest.
She seems to have vandalized the room badly, too.
I don't want to be hung from a ceiling and drained of blood.
I'll tell you this much, I do not want to be found in a bad state or vandalized.
I think that sentiment is unanimous.
Let's keep moving.
Hello? Someone sounds like they're having an unfortunate trip in the bathroom.
Let's go. There's still a lot to do.
Good lord! Phantom flush toilet. This scary toilet emits frightening sounds. Is someone drowning? Circa 1906, presented to His Majesty Edward VII as a diplomatic gift from a Moroccan ambassador, this stunning specimen of engineering and craftsmanship has been a harbinger of disaster and death since its initial casting. Unbeknownst to the ambassador, a Turkish drowning demon was bound to this magnificent throne as a fiendish assassination ploy. An insolent under-butler became the seat's first brutish victim. When said victim tried to use it before Edward had a chance, the under-butler was dragged to his horrible watery doom, and the toilet was quickly removed from the royal palace and thrown in the rubbish. It has since passed through many hands and households, spawning terror and tragedy in each. Even in this day and age, it is difficult to imagine that such a work of beauty is so incredibly deadly.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, hold your horses. I was dealing with an evil toilet. Oh, the spooky door. Whoa, what was that?
Ray, come in.
Yeah, what's up?
What was the Spider Witch's room number?
1221. After her spree, it was locked up. Until about 5 years ago when we remodeled.
Hear that? Room 1221. I think that... Hey!
We need to go through here.
Wow.
Greet our visitors.
Yeah, this is normal. Ah! Spiders!
We're not alone in here.
Die! I hate spiders. Die, 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 die. Die!
You hit me! That was close.
Children sends little spirits to me. They love me. They make me strong.
Oh, this
Floor
is
undergoing significant
a
metamorphosis.
non-Euclidean nightmare.
Aggressively closing in on us. It's not even utilizing a portal. This is very bad.
My ankles. Goodness, we hardly know each other. What? Who? What are you? No! Help! No, please.
Yeah, that's pleasant.
It's the ghost world crossing through, happening sooner than we expected. It looks like this is where the node is focused. We could use some help. Ray, are you there? Come in, Ray. Looks like it's up to us. Let's find 1221 and finish this.
Unruly beard of V. Balasku. This disgusting tangled mass of hair and twitches and squirms. Circa 1933, Russian demonologist Vladimir Belascu performed exorcisms throughout central Russia in the mid-20s and early 30s. He never noticed that one of the very minor subdemons that he cast out had escaped into his beard, a massive and wild nest that stirred envy in most men. Upon his death, the possessed beard left Belascu's face and stowed aboard a freighter to the Americas. The beard has a tendency to affix itself to the chins of unknown victims while they speak to mock them, but rarely does any real harm. This is terrible. Oh, this place seems rather untouched. Some thick webs. Okay, I'm here. Can't go through here. Nope.
Hey, watch! Gotta move! Let's keep moving.
Why? Why does it have to be spiders? Ugh. Oh, that's pleasant.
Get out of here! We need to find another 1220, 1222. No 1221. Where is it? 1221 has to be here.
Anything spooky down here?
Remember, just
No.
because we can't see it doesn't mean it isn't here. Good thinking. It was here all along.
There we go.
Well, this looks inviting.
Oosh.
I don't like the look of this, but we've run out of options.
Come to me, little man.
Hate spiders. Hate spiders. Hate spiders. Hate spiders.
We aren't alone.
Yeah, I may have noticed.
Which ones are these? These are not
Ugh.
Everyone here is mine. The quiet man, the angry man, the hungry man, the scuttling ones. Yes. Now you are here, and that means you are mine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This won't hurt a bit. You're going to feel tiny.
Heads up!
Word, this giant spider monster. Spider Witch, Class 6 Elevated Remnant, Deity Supreme Being. This anonymous woman, the authorities never discovered her identity, spent several years in the 20s living in the Alto Sedgwick. There, for purposes only known to herself and her master, Ivo Shandor, she lured men into her rooms and then murdered them, though it is uncertain if they were killed before or after they were hung from the ceiling and drained of their blood. As a reward for her efforts as a member of his inner circle after her death, Shandor used his substantial powers to elevate her, creating the Spider Witch. And now a terrifying spider-human hybrid, her and her insect-like minions protect Shandor's interests in the strange, twisted plane that exists immediately between our world and the ghost world. Her weakness is proton stream. Oh, wonderful, she can bloody vanish. Nice try. Find a spider witch and interrupt her feeding.
Stronger. Don't let it power up.
Doing my best here, Egon.
Blast it.
Quit teleporting.
Crossing the streams is a terrible idea.
I know. Whoop.
Oh.
Get off of Egon, you she-witch.
Right. He's on the move.
Nice try. Nyeh.
Don't let it recharge.
Gotcha.
Hurt me. Silly men. Come, play with my words.
Multiple contacts.
Brrr. Time to die, you spider witch. Bam! Right in the face. And we're back. Is this the 12th floor?
Look, the mandala map.
Ah.
Ray, Winston, come in. You there?
Egon, what happened? You all right?
The recruit found the 13th floor and we shut it down. PKE levels are back to acceptable parameters. This node of the mandala is fully neutronized.
All right. Where are you? We went back down to the 12th floor and couldn't find anything. Everything seems pretty normal.
Looks like we're back in the Ruby Ballroom. We'll meet you at Ecto 1.
Egon, remind me, why are we driving aimlessly in the fog?
The final node, Venkman. Close it, and we seal the mandala, trapping the ghosts inside.
Sorry to break this to you, Egon, but I just don't see a mandala.
Oh my!
You were saying?
Shandor Island. It's here.
I didn't know we had our own boat. Oh,
Too
Lord.
unstable. I'm gonna have to drop you guys in circle. If Ecto 8 sinks, we're sunk too.
Ray,
Ecto
since
8?
you're the most excited about going to Ghost Island, why don't I just take the boat? I thought I was making a nice gesture. You're giving me the suspicious look. Drop it instantly. Let's get going, because nobody enjoys rushing headlong towards their death more than this fella.
What's the story behind this place, Egon?
Well, I'm gonna have to call that there. Okay. I hope anyone watching is having a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.